Hi, this is Bear in the Beat. I'm the Bear. This is one of my reaction videos to another of Space King. Video is called Space King, a message from Hatemonger. Now, before we begin, hit that like, subscribe button, and we're gonna get started on this video. Just a quick update. Uh, if you haven't seen this show yet, if you know anything about Warhammer 40k, this is a parody off of the Space Marines, and we're going to hear an amazing preach about hate by Hatemonger. So let's give it a listen, and you can see my reaction.
Brothers, welcome to
Okay.
Hatemonger sermon.
Nice sermon.
Today's sermon is about maintaining integrity in the face of temptation. An example. Just last week we received communications from an unnamed network.
Oh, really? What network could that be?
Wanting to arrive
Aliens, nice.
Space King in exchange for wild riches.
Nice, but there's a price to everything. Hatemonger.
We punish them.
That's right.
Yes.
So, in a way, I kind of agree with Hate Mace and Hatemonger here. This is something that we all hate. A little bit that you should know about me. I love Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. I was one of the first people to watch Has Been Hotel when it came out, and I knew it was going to be a hit before then. The animation style and design, I really loved the concept. If you don't know anything about it, it's just it's an adult cartoon show. One is about basically a Princess of Hell kind of musical. You can see on Amazon Prime now, and the other one just got bought up by Prime, kind of going back to what Hatemonger is saying. And it's about a few imps in hell, and they do assassin work in the mortal realm. And what's really unique about this is I love a lot of young animators, and there's a blessing and a curse with that. The curse is that you don't have a lot of money, and you want to get paid for your creations. The negative side of it is basically Hollywood. Hollywood is a double-edged sword. Hollywood can give you a lot of money to do a lot of great animations, but the drawback is that sometimes you have a lot of them in the boardroom meetings, and CEOs will be critiquing your work, and it kind of feels that you lose that style. You're not able to make fun of things as much, or they'll talk about, oh well, we want you to make fun of this group of people because of demographics would find this funny, and it takes away from the show, especially away from characters. So this has always been the ballet of creators, and just trying to always keep who they are. And so a lot of times they eventually bend the knee, not to judge, but sometimes it can take away from their creative ability. And yeah, it can destroy a show. So for Hate Mates to kind of say that, that, and I believe they're a really popular show, and anyone can watch them. And probably it is Amazon, it could be Prime, it could be Hulu, Disney. So they could always take away the magic of shows like Space King.
Punish them with
That's right.
Enema. What?
No lube. The animation of these quick little snippets are the best.
Now, one
Okay.
could set our Space King and become incredibly wealthy. Do we
Yeah.
could consider the price? But what of the cost?
That's true.
The cost to our souls. The cost of the
That's
unnamed
right.
network.
To Space King.
Turning Space King fake.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Space King doesn't just have to be for the boys. Space King could be for everyone.
Destroy this heretics, Hatemonger. Good.
Here's the plan. For the final days of our merch sale, any piece of merch you
Please buy their merch again. I'll tie their merch into the, I'll their main page so you can buy their merch. But yeah, I think I saw that button was Amazon, so Amazon probably came to them with an email. And believe me, these companies will give you gold and riches you've never seen before as creators. But the negative side of things is eventually they take away from it. Sometimes they've butchered so many great books and so forth. One thing, me and my wife, we watched, what do you call it? I think their Lord of the Rings movies on Prime. I think the Rings of Power, and it was just garbage. You know, we hate watched it, which I think Hatemonger would be proud of us for that.
Buy to help fund our Space King efforts and trigger a gift via emails to the network of them receiving the Hate Mace enema. To
Yes.
show them Space King is not for sale.
That's right.
Because Space King has you.
That's right.
Also, if you think I'm joking, I'm not. We will send a gift to them every single time.
Good. Destroy them.
There's only 7 days remaining in this merch drop before it's gone.
So yeah, I actually, it might have been Netflix that could have done it, because I swore I thought it was the Amazon button, but it seems it was maybe a Netflix button. Just I'll tie in the original video at the below, so you can click on it and maybe you can correct me on this. But yeah, this is Space King, message from Hatemonger. It was hilarious and amazing. So I can't wait to watch more of these small videos from the original episodes. And again, all their details will be in the description. So please be a Patreon and buy their merch so they don't get taken over by Xenos companies that will butcher the show. And this will allow them to keep making content on YouTube. So again, praise Space King.